Welcome to 10 Minutes in Tinseltown with Ms. Meliz. I'm Melissa Reyes, and today I have a special guest. Her name is Stevie Wilson from LAStory.com, and I'm so excited that she's my first talk show guest. Hi, Stevie.
Hey,
How are you
Melissa.
doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm hanging in. So we want to toast. I have a cocktail. I don't have a cocktail. I have a glass of wine here, but I wanted to just say cheers and clink, clink. And yeah, so it's Hollywood. We could drink water and wine and pretend they're cocktails, and you can tell me what you want to talk about.
Okay. Well, we can talk about, let's see, fitness trends right now and how to eat healthy and all that good stuff. But I don't think that's really as exciting as some people would think, although I have some great tips. But right now, I think people want to know about shopping and fashion and what
Yes.
can you get, because buying on bargains and buying on discount is so important these days. Who wants to pay full price?
That's right. So what's your secret?
I subscribe to every known newsletter for different stores that I like. I have special credit cards that are just for certain stores, and I will shop and wait till the bargains hit a price point that I'm comfortable with. So if I can spend $11 and get a pair of white jeans that actually fit me, I'm very happy with that. And it's free shipping.
That's a great deal. So you're doing this online mainly.
I am. Although I can do it in stores too.
Cool. And you are not just like saying this stuff because, you're just, the expert shopper. It's more because you're an expert in fashion and in the industry. What's your background?
At one point in time, I was a stylist and had done some modeling way back before height became the be-all, end-all issues. Mostly for me, it was just one of these fun things to do. But eventually, it was a point of I knew the fashion industry really well back after I got my master's degree, and went online and found different kinds of communities coming up. And this is back when it was before the year 2000, and I just was really surprised with what I could find there in terms of women being online and talking and being helpful and supportive, and just you could talk and have a good time and meet people. So for me, it was a way of looking at an entity, which was what we all called the wild, wild web, as being something different that allowed me to do different things. And that's what I took it to be. I took it and pushed it to its limit. So for me, it was really fun.
Is it still fun?
Yes, it's still interesting, but it's interesting in a different way because of all the different platforms. Before, people didn't know what the web was. They didn't understand the importance or the value in being able to have your store or your brand talked about online. And now that you can, and everybody starts to understand it, and that's really what they want, the only problem is that we haven't monetized that ability yet.
So, in what ways have you made a mark in social media and digital media advertising, marketing?
I started out by helping launch Nick Perricone from which was called NB Perricone MD, the skincare line. Now it's known as Perricone MD. I helped launch him online, and I got him a lot of attention. But one of the biggest things I'm known for, at least with people who know me within the industry, is I did a brick and mortar meets web event at Saks Fifth Avenue at South Coast Plaza, and it was the first ever one done, and it was covered by Women's Wear Daily, and we did a bucket load of sales that day. It was only for 5 hours, but we still did a ton of sales because we integrated it so people online could come in and shop.
Anyway, you know what? It seems to me like that is kind of the nature of blogging and events and media and coming together now. And you were one of the ones who started that. And I think that's so cool. Thank you. Thank you for paving the way. So what is it that you see now as far as trends with digital media marketing and social media? Where are we going next? Is it is it video podcasting? No, I'm just kidding.
It's video podcasting, actually. It's vlogging. And so I'm looking at and seeing, it's like we've got Facebook, I'd like to see longer videos on Instagram, but that's not going to happen. So, and since we have YouTube and Google Plus, and we have this great platform from Big Marker, and this makes it so easy to use, you're going to see a lot more people getting onto YouTube, and you're going to see a bigger payout and payoff in terms of recognition by going video and by going podcasts. And I know people may not understand podcasts. Podcasts are the audio version only. So
I've watched, my husband actually has had a podcast over the years for hobbies, and he loves listening to them. And I actually resisted it so much. I hated it so much that I wanted to have an anti-podcast about for people who hate podcasts, but then nobody would listen to it. So that kind of didn't work. But in the back of my mind, I always wanted to do it. But really, I think it takes a lot of, I don't know, I had to get over a few self-image issues and things like that. And even just listening to the sound of my own voice. But I'm so over all that now. I really just want to keep connecting with people and meeting people and expanding my world. And I think that's why I'm so drawn to you, Stevie, because you've been doing that from the beginning. How did you get started?
I had been working with someone for her website. I was her executive editor, and she said, we've got something new we're going to do this. She's been trying it, so I tried it too, and I didn't have all the bells and whistles that she had, or her ability to just jump in, but I eventually did. And I've got a couple of digital recorders that I walk around with usually a lot of times if I'm going to events, in case I want to get a soundbite from somebody. And I know how to use Audacity and edit audio streams, but I tend to like them more raw, with a lot of the glitches that most people have, because people get that feed from TV as being so perfect. I want them to understand that this is what it really sounds like when it's raw, and it's fun. I like it. I think it's interesting. I like to do vlogs too. I just wish I didn't have to take them myself, because a lot of people want to see me on the other side of the camera, because they kind of think that it feels odd to hear this headless voice.
Right.
Well, that's it. It's like, I understand that. I do that a lot. I tend to shoot myself down because I keep thinking, well, what if I bomb? It doesn't matter if what if I bomb. So what if I bomb? The point is that you pick yourself up and start again and take what you learned as the things you need to change. It's not a failure. It's just a way for you to start again fresh with more knowledge.
Exactly. Thank you for saying that. That's so true. So this is supposed to be all about fun in Hollywood, and you have a website called LAStory. And why did you name your website LAStory? And what's the background
on this one site, the same site where I learned how to podcast. So I took it because she was dissolving the individual blogs and going to roll them all into one, and I went, no, I put too much work into this. So I took it and went solo, and it did really well, and I just kept it that way because LA is a lifestyle. It's a state of mind. It's a place where people think of as being the be-all, end-all of, they go there, they can make it big, they can become an actor or a director or a celebrity of some sort.
What kinds of things do you write about on a blog?
Oh my gosh, fashion, beauty, events, special events. Like I go to pre-Oscar events and pre-Emmy events, all those red carpet events. I get to go to a lot of those.
Let me ask you, because the spurting question is in my mind. If you were going to make me a cocktail, what would you make for
me? Do you have a favorite fruit?
Let me think. Yeah, I really like mango.
Okay. And do you like rum or tequila?
I really like tequila.
Okay, that's easy. What I'd probably do is get some mango and some coconut milk, maybe. And I wouldn't use coconut water because that doesn't It doesn't have enough coconut flavor to it. And I would puree some mango, and I'd also essentially what we could do is either give you a mango mojito or something that's like a pureed mango with a really serious shot of tequila in it, and then also put some lime in there because that will actually, activate the spark from the tequila, and put some coconut and put it over ice and then give you a blended something.
A blended something is what we call it. A blended something from Ms. Meliz.
Ms. Liz.
I think you just created something awesome. I can't wait to try it.
It'll be
And
fun.
yeah. Okay. So moving on. What is your favorite hot spot in Hollywood?
I have a couple of them. If I'm just going to go hang out with my friends, I'll go to, if we can go to the Sunset Tower, providing we can get parking and providing it's not too crowded and all that good stuff. If it's not, we're going to go find someplace else. And that gets down and dirty as going to Pinch's, which is down a couple of blocks, and having Mexican food right there. So, we do that. Otherwise, if I'm out and about to go see friends and people, I often meet people at Hotel Cafe, which is for me fun because you're going to see all the latest name brand indie alt musicians there. You're going to see celebrities occasionally. Some of them come in and they don't look anything like what they're supposed to look like, so that's good. Good for them. And then I also see the new cutting edge people that are coming out.
So where is this place? Let's go. How is it?
You haven't been there. Oh, you need to go to this place. This is fun. It's over on Cahuenga, on the other side of Selma, and it's behind. You have to walk down an alley to get to it. You come in through the back. And it's really very cool because you can park around there. The parking is not too bad, but it's usually about $10. And I'm sure it's going to be going up. Probably it's 12 or 13 bucks now. And you walk in, and there's a bar outside the main listening area, and then there's some booths if you want to eat something. Although, people have salads there and they have appetizers and stuff like that, but why would you eat a big meal there? Because you really don't. There's all kinds of restaurants around them. You go there for the music. And the music is awesome, and you go in, and you don't get to talk. If you start talking, somebody will come tell you, shut up. They'll say,
wow.
Shut the F up, and that's it.
Why? Because everybody's really intense into listening to the music?
It's a very intense listening room. That's what it is. And you're going to see lots of CD launch parties there, and they always have them, and they're great.
You're really intriguing to me. I really love the fact that you are totally into restaurants and going out and having cocktails, yet you have like this health and fitness attitude that's like, tell me about this because I want to follow you with this. I really do.
Okay. Well, let's see. I got started being online by reviewing fitness workouts on VHS, CDs, DVDs, whatever modality you could deliver it. The latest thing is now delivering them online via, not remoting in, but you either pay for it or you can go see them on YouTube. That's the latest way to get video, get fitness, workouts in without somebody that you really have to pay a lot for. And in some ways, that's a really, really great idea because fitness is a commitment to yourself. And it's a commitment I made to myself a long time ago. So I do it, and I keep doing it every single day. And I recently have made a really huge, because I got lazy over the last holidays, and everybody does, but I got really lazy. And I couldn't understand why my skin didn't look as good, I didn't feel as good, and I found out it was because I was not working out. Not really working out. And I've got a Pilates reformer, so I know how to work out. I've got it. But I was getting bored doing it by myself. And I really didn't want to go to a class that I know that I could give myself a great excuse of, I don't feel good, I don't want to drive there, it's too much traffic, whatever. That's kind of the way it is in LA too. But by doing it at home, and I knew that if I reviewed them, I would really get that commitment and review them and do them. And that's what I've been doing. And I'm good.
Well, Sue, how do you combine the two, partying it up in Hollywood and working out and being able to be fit and healthy at the same time? What's your
Well, in Hollywood, they don't ever serve you full meals, so basically that's pretty easy eating.
Yeah, I really thank you so much, Stevie, for sharing this time with me, and thank you for coming down to Tinseltown. And I just can't wait to see you out on the interwebs and hopefully in Hollywood. Thank you.
And thank you for asking me to do this. I think this is really awesome. I think that you coming out with this kind of platform is really amazing, and it does take some guts to do this. It's not for the shy, timid, as they say, it's not for the timid.
Well, you know what? I guess I'm not shy.